Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But The Last of Us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But The Last of Us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake him up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Man, hold on. So we're live, right? And I'm running the show, so it's getting kind of weird. It's Sony something, bro. It's a Sony camera. I said C920. I used to use a Logitech camera back in the day.
That was my first camera. I had that, and then I went to a Facecam 1. I just upgraded to a Facecam 2, and then Elgato was like, "Hey, yo, we dropping a 4K model." I'm like, "You got me fucked up, bro."
No, it's a Sony CX something. I don't remember, bro. It's a camera. It works. It's a good camera. But listen, we're a little short-handed today. We're a little crippled. We got 3 legs instead of 4. This dog isn't all the way up there, but we're gonna be good to go. Troll is back today. Shout out to Troll. He can't hear us, which we could talk bad about him. So let's think of the worst thing.
First of all, I can hear you. Second of all, guess I'm height. Third of all, you ugly as hell. Fourth of all, how's everyone doing?
Bro, I'm taller than you. Ain't no way.
Stand up right now. Stand up right now.
Stand up right
Listen,
now.
I don't have on pants
Stand up
or
now.
drawers.
What? You butt ass naked in the chair? That's crazy.
No,
Like, at least put the drawers on.
Listen. I'm in here, shirt, hoodie, headband, and drawers. That's it. So if I stand up,
at least you got drawers on. At least you got drawers on.
I'm gonna have to charge a membership fee for the rest of this podcast.
Not a membership fee. Oh,
Y'all know where
Lord.
LV1 came from, right? Sure.
Where'd they
He's
come
level
from?
level one human being, bro. You short as hell.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Man's
though.
at a height disadvantage.
Wait. So does that mean you're in that new Tales of the Shire video game that just dropped? Are you a hobbit? Like, are you in Tales of the Shire?
No, Troll is lying. I am 5'11", sir. Troll
This
is
man
I'm
makes
5'11".
this man makes Mini-Me sound grande.
Troll is definitely like 5'6", 5'7", but he messing with me.
Yeah, you wish.
The hostility is real already.
See, I can stand up.
We'll do it.
Is that bad?
It looks like he's still sitting down.
Wild.
Listen, with all that said, what's going on, people? Fame Entertainment from Level1Gaming.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up. This is the Level 1 Gaming Podcast. Let's thank you guys for rocking with us, man. In the sense of us not being here last week, I do apologize. Technical issues really kicked our butt last week. We'll be back in full force.
This man's internet was struggling.
Hey, shout out to Spectrum, who never works. But Hug will be running the show back like normal next week, so we should be good to go on our regularly scheduled program. We got a lot to talk about tonight, lots of stuff to get into. But first, with the introductions, one of the newest members of the podcast who just put out his first review at LV1Gaming.com, which, by the again, is ad-free. JP, what's happening with you, Chief?
What's up? Just got back from the Costco. Shout out to Big Kirkland. Got me my drinks. Got me my bro. Their pizza rolls are better than actual pizza rolls like Tostino's. So check them out. Like, for real, we love Costco because they actually care about black folks, unlike Target. But what's up? How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are ready to talk about some good-ish. Don't play Destiny because Destiny is toxic. But like, I still play it on stream every week. But still.
And then back from the depths of Hades. His visa just got renewed. Troll, what's going on, man?
First of all, I'm American, okay? I got that blue papal.
Oh, so ISIS are coming after you?
Yeah, I got that blue papal. Okay, but I'm doing good,
blue,
man.
My bad.
I'm fresh off of Twitch Rivals for Wildgate launch. So I literally just hopped off and came straight here. Excited to not be talking about layoffs for once.
I know, right?
Yeah. It seems like every pod we've had recently is one company or another, but it's quiet for now. I don't think it'll be that way very long. But listen, before we jump into the topics, I'll let you guys know if you guys could do us a big favor, man. Sorry for our inconsistency, but if you guys could share the stream out, it helps us out a whole bunch. Of free 99. The like button is also free. Also, this ain't Twitch, baby. Hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you a dime. You want to consider supporting the team at LV1Gaming.com, which is ad free. Please consider becoming a channel member. Super chatting if you want to say something incredible. We appreciate the support as we continue to grow. Now, listen, I want to jump right into the first topic, okay? Because Warner Brothers Games is coming out now that they are making a new live service DC game, okay? Now, people think Warner Brothers Games, they want the Batman games from Rocksteady. They want the single-player action-adventure games, right? Not too long ago, they released Gotham Knights. As someone who played Marvel's Avengers, once Marvel's Avengers died, even though I played it well past its death, I finally started playing Gotham Knights. And I'm going to keep it $150 with you. Gotham Knights was not that bad. I'm sorry it wasn't. Everyone says how that game was trash. Bro, nope. I enjoyed Gotham Knights.
Okay. Hold on. Again, my credentials are behind me for lack of a better thing. But as the certified comic nerd in the room, Gotham Knights isn't bad in a vacuum. But when coming off the heels of the Arkham trilogy, or at least the Arkham Origins, which was made off the same engine as Arkham City, Gotham Knights was a pale comparison. And plus, the amount of delays that game had, it deserved the ratings it got. I'm sorry.
But take away the Gotham Knight, take that away, right? And look at the game as on its own merit, right? It wasn't I'm not saying it was great, but it wasn't as
Right.
bad as everyone made it out to be. I think
All
everyone.
right. For those of y'all fresh to the podcast, I just want y'all to know, Fame just, releases a lot of hard doodle garbage out of his mouth sometimes, So let me tell you
Hey,
the opinion that actually matters, not fact, opinion, okay? Because it's all subjective except when it's Fame, because he just says stuff.
Okay.
That game was so repetitive, it made me not want to take
Yes.
showers no more.
Yes.
I
It was
felt
very
like-
repetitive, yes.
Like I felt like every mission was the same. That whole nighttime going back to base stuff, crap. Just let me do what I want to do.
Yes.
That
motorcycle, like that was slow as all hell. Man.
And I
Something about
still
that.
had fun.
Which is cool. That's great. By all means. Hell, I still defend Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is the next thing on the docket.
That's what I'm going next.
Talk about it. Because I'll be the one. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to let you go on that because after Gotham
Right.
Knights, we got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which to this day, I still haven't bought. And I was excited to play this game because it was supposed to be because again, I love the Avengers. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. You might make a point about that game. Go ahead, JP.
So, I said it when it launched, and I will always say this. Suicide Squad was not a bad video game. The problem with it was, A, it should not have been a live service, and B, what was it? Rocksteady walked so much back during the year of launch that it was problematic because they killed everybody in the Justice League, and then as the year progressed, because of all the backlash they got with the launch, they started walking it back and saying, "Oh wait, no, the Justice League that got killed was clones, and everyone's still alive." I was like, "Nope, hands down, no. You ruined it." Especially when this was Kevin Conroy's last performance, you ruined this flat out. Because if you would have stuck to your guns and let people be mad and stay mad because they hold on to things too easily, you'd have been fine. But because that main campaign of Suicide Squad was so good, the problem with it was making it a live service ruined it. If it would have just been the one thing, the one campaign, fine, perfect, love it. But the minute you made it a live service, you messed it up.
So here's the thing, right? So we had Gotham Knights, we had Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, right? So they're supposed to be making a new live service game. Now I'm gonna put this out here and push it to the side. Because for all intents and purposes, this could be nothing more than their version of Marvel Rivals. Troll, could you see that being what this is?
First of all, okay, Suicide Squad. Okay, I'm sorry, because you like to skip people with good opinions. You know what I mean?
My bad.
Killer Shark had the movement. Okay, he was
Yes,
the
he
only
did.
thing that kept that game alive for me. Okay. People going to talk about Harley Quinn. Y'all wasn't playing the game for Harley Quinn. She was sluggish. It felt like she had too much.
Boomerang was fun. I'll give you that. Boomerang was fun.
Boomerang. I miss half my boomerangs, and it's auto aim. Okay, like
Trash. Get good.
Killer Shark. I'm just slamming and ramming and jamming. Like I feel like he was supposed to be Gorilla Grodd, bro. The way he was going in, that was my dude. I forgot the other part because I was so mad.
Deadshot.
Oh no, he didn't exist in the game, bro.
Harley.
He looks stiff as hell.
I only want to play it because I want to play as Harley.
Like that man need to do Pilates. Like that dude was not flexible at all. Like,
his neck did not move whatsoever.
It just did not move. He had no range of motion. Like he was Brock Lesnar with a smaller neck.
Oh no.
But you enjoyed the game.
No, I actually didn't.
You hate it. Okay.
I actually didn't. I just like Killer Shark. The movement. The thing, those type of games, the movement is very important for me. That's why people play like Warframe, right? Because you're zipping it first descendant.
I love first.
This game is like, oh, you got one character that can move, and the rest that don't know if they got arthritis or tuberculosis or something. They just ain't moving.
So let me ask you this. So now that we know that, well, we're hearing that they're doing another live service game, right? Before we get to what we think this could be, is there any chance that this is nothing more than DC's version of Marvel Rivals, right? Because Marvel Rivals came onto the scene and it just exploded, right? And people know DC could do this, right? Could this possibly be that? Any chance whatsoever?
Nope.
So So I heard somebody on. Well, first of all, before I even say how I feel about that, Blade is coming next week. Let's get ready for the goodness. They dropped the trailer today. Let's be high for Marvel Rivals. Second of all, I saw someone on Twitter say that it's going to be called DC Allies, and I was cracking up because like Marvel Rivals, DC Allies. But I don't think WB has the dog in them to actually do a move like that, because DC and subsequently WB has been very not good at pushing for an IP that doesn't have a bat on it. Like, they genuinely have no idea of how to do anything that doesn't have an S or a bat on it. And that's the problem with DC and WB. So unless this thing has Batman and Superman in the marketing nonstop, no one, like, they are of the belief no one will buy it. Even though if you made a Static Shock video game, the hood rats would come out in droves. Like, if you made a Teen Titans video game, the millennials would go nuts. Like, they have no confidence in their IPs, and yet everybody else has confidence in their IPs. All they see is the white whales buying nonstop Batman books and Superman books, and they're like, "Oh, that's great for our bottom line, sure. So we'll just keep making Batman and Superman content," even though there are so many individuals that would love a Legion of Superheroes video game, a Teen Titans video game, a Flash video game, something that doesn't have an S or a bat on it. We just had the Wonder Woman video game that was canceled. Everybody was scrambling for that game to come out. It were so hyped for a Wonder Woman video game. Never happened. Like,
well, there are so a lot of that had to do with people excited for the Nemesis system to finally be free.
Yes, exactly. And it's like, you had so many opportunities to give us a new IP that doesn't have an S or a bat on it. And I bet you now, the next thing that Rocksteady puts out, if it doesn't have a bat on it, they are going to have so many people being like, what are you doing? Because Suicide Squad sucked, even though, like, they have all this opportunity to make a new thing with DC. It's going to be a live service, and people are going to be upset. And if it doesn't have a bat on it, DC's not going to have the confidence in it. So I'm down to clown, but I think they need to actually have some confidence, because they, like, if they would just understand for 2 seconds that a Teen Titans video game would slap. It would go hard.
Now, see, I feel like you stealing my idea based off my thumbnail, JP, because I was going to ask y'all, and I'm gonna go to Troll first since you stole my game, right? Based off the thumbnail, as you can see, what IP is hello?
She came out the blur. She came out the
blur. But no, honestly, like, if we're not thinking it's a DC Rivals game, right? What IP do you guys think? Troll, I'm gonna start with you. What IP you think could hold to get people's attention? Because for me, that's why I make the thumbnail Teen Titans, right? And I love the Teen Titans. I think the Teen Titans, and you can still play into the whole Robin, possibly have a Batman thing sort of going on, right? I would love a Teen Titans game, right? But Troll, what DC property do you think could be a live service that would hold up, people would be excited to play?
A Harley Quinn game. Everybody loves Harley Quinn, so we got the Harley Quinn series on HBO Max that's doing numbers.
Here you go.
Nope.
Here you go.
Nope.
Here you go.
Nope. Dead on arrival.
This is all we got to do. This is all we got to do.
But for live service, one player. Live service has to have multiple characters.
You know how many Milestone characters are on that poster right there from the initial launch of Milestone?
I don't think people will care.
Icon, hardware,
people won't
brick
care.
house.
People won't care. Right. The mainstream audience is going to be like, who? They know Static.
Yep. They're
exactly.
Be like, who?
And what's so funny about that is people were mad that James Gunn said that we weren't getting anything related to a Static project or Michael B. Jordan for a while. And I flat out told him, you want to know why you're not getting a Static movie or a Static video game? It's because y'all don't support the comic books. All these creators have been begging people on social media to support the official release of the comic books. But either you're pirating it because you don't care, or you don't care enough to learn how the comic book system works for you, or pre-orders matter to everything. So they're just suffering. And people are on Twitter being like, I don't read comics, but I still like Static from when I was a kid. Cool, then you don't get anything else. Sorry. They don't see the confidence in the property. So why would they care?
Troll, I got to swing back to you, bro, because you said Harley Quinn. You think they would go back-to-back and re-tap into a villain's game? Where'd he go? I don't think he can hear us.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, because I asked you what characters or what property would get people excited for another live service game. You brought up Harley Quinn. You think they would try to tap back into the villains, play as the villains like it just did with the Suicide Squad?
It doesn't have to be a villain. It's just got to be cute, and people got to goon over it. You
Just do
put the
Lollipop Chainsaw, but with a Harley Quinn, because like
you just make the Harley Quinn show and a live service game with Poison Ivy and a bunch of other characters that she meets along the way with cute outfits. Easy.
People, the Gooners would go crazy. Like just just do Lollipop Chainsaw. Tara Strong voices both characters and make it a video game. That's all you need to do.
That's literally all you need.
As much as as someone who plays the First Descendant, right? I understand why the First Descendant is popular, right? I think we all know.
Warframe for Gooners. That's all it is.
Why, right? I don't want them to go that route. Like, give us
Prince Paper though.
Give us the Justice League.
Yes.
Just give us the Justice League.
Yes.
Like look at the Avengers. Take everything the Avengers did wrong. Do it right with the Justice League. You can do, Injustice. I don't care. I think that Injustice would go crazy.
But the problem with that is, though, the Avengers have limits. The Justice League almost has no limits. Do you know how many barriers they're gonna have to put on a Superman model for him not to wreck everything?
Well, you wouldn't put Superman in the game because I've always said to have a successful Superman game, you got to find a way for every villain in the game to have kryptonite in his gloves. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense unless you do a Superboy backstory type deal, right? It just flat out wouldn't work. But at the end of the day, I don't feel as if this is going to be successful. I think the live service thing is it dying? Is live service dying? Like,
live service is not
too many
dying.
misses.
I don't think it's dying. It's just one of them genres where people just don't want to do it right. And it's like, it's one thing. Either the gameplay, it just releases like really buggy and so many fixes and key features that just aren't released, or the story is just crap. It's one or the other.
Great way to put it, yeah.
It's just, to me, it's way too many misses because if let's say Suicide Squad wasn't WB Games, if somebody else studio would have been shut down.
See, here's what I would say. I don't think live services are like going out the window that they're dead. I think they're oversaturated and no one else had to stay in their lane. That's why I say if Rocksteady would have made Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League be just a standalone game, it would have been fine. It would have been fire. It would have been the ultimate arcade shooter that I had a good time and like have a nice little plot line and did no big deal. But the problem is everyone sees the live service dollar signs. And they're like, yo, we need that money. We need that income. We need that engagement. That way investors look at us. But the problem is some people try to make Big Macs when they need to be making Whoppers. And that's the problem is the people need to understand that some things just ain't for you. And you need to go back to what you were good at. Look at Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed and whatnot. They tried so hard to make Assassin's Creed something that it wasn't, and it alienated the audience. That like you need to go back to your roots and actually do something that's good. If Rocksteady released a really good fire game that wasn't just a live service, people will go crazy.
But I don't think this would be Rocksteady though. I don't think it has to be Rocksteady that makes this game. It's just WB. I mean, it could be any of those studios, right? I think a lot of people default to Rocksteady. Like
they're the only ones who've had a success with the WB with a DC property besides Injustice. They're the only ones who've had a good success with a DC property.
Maybe it's time to let somebody else try though. I think you, as Warner Brothers Games, because we keep hearing all the time how they're splitting things up and possibly getting sold out, right? You let Rocksteady go back and do what they do great, right? Single player action adventure titles, right? You let somebody else do this. You let somebody else do this and give somebody else a chance, honestly. But I'm gonna transition a little bit because I want to talk about the ROG Ally X because of supposedly the price of it. We speculated on what the price will be and if it will move the needle. Has leaked in a way. And this is in euros, right? So I don't know who knows about euros. Let me get a converter out. So it's 599 euro for the Xbox Ally, and it's 899 euro for the Xbox Ally X. If I go to the converter machine, that's $653 US.
That's a stack for the Xbox One. That's a
$980. Stack. So a grand for the Xbox, the ROG Ally. Xbox Ally X, right? Joel, I'm going to start with you. Is there any way that you want to pick this up at this price point? Like, does this price point matter? Is something you excited for, or just like it's a wrap because I don't necessarily see what this truly does make me want to get it over? Like, do you have the? It's you to have the has the ROG, right? Or is that Baron?
Yeah, I have the ROG.
Is this enough to make you make that jump?
I don't even use my current ROG. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's a wrap for you.
It's a wraps for me. It's a wraps for me. Although I will consider it based on if I see how it performs, like speed wise, like if it have a bunch of applications open. Because that was my main issue with my ROG Ally. If I open more than 2 applications, it was
done.
It was donezo.
Done. What about that price point though? You cool with that? Is that?
Oh, that brother's going on a firm. That brother's going on a firm. These prices are too goddamn high,
right? That's that
yes,
full
the
payment.
4 payments. Paying for the price is too goddamn high. About to pull out my firm card right now. You can have it, Xbox.
I'm gonna be honest.
You can have it.
I was excited for this handheld, and I lost all excitement for it once I realized that I can't play my Xbox library.
You can't,
bro. That's an affirmed card.
Yeah, they got
make a firm card. Yes. Yeah,
hey, show the back of it really fast.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I got you.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty dark, you know.
Yeah, turn the light on. But no, it doesn't play your Xbox library. It plays the games. It plays the Xbox games that an Xbox Play Anywhere, right? You'll be able to play the Xbox Game Pass games that can be streamed, but you can't just you can't turn it on and play your Xbox library, and that killed the console for me. And that's why I wanted Xbox to make their own dedicated handheld, because I want to take my entire Xbox library with me, and you can't with this.
I think that was an Xbox decision.
It's because
they gotta sell these. They gotta sell these consoles, man.
Who's buying it?
People.
I'm not trying to be funny. I got an Xbox Series X and S. We see every month Xbox year over year, the console sales are down, right? To me, do it right so you can sell Game Pass. Like,
I mean, who's buying Sony TVs? They still make them.
They still make TVs? I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, they do.
Sony's cameras are top tier, and their consoles. Nothing else I've ever purchased from Sony, right? But to me, the price point is high. It's what I expected. It's what I expected, right? We're talking $1,000 for the X, and then the other is $653 for the converter. But let's be honest, they're gonna make it $699. It's gonna be $699 and $1,000, which is kind of what I expected. But that's too high of a price point for me not to get the one feature I wanted from this, which is be able to take my Xbox library everywhere. To have access to pretty much everything, having complete access to all of your Epic Store games, all the Epic games that you got for free, because no one ever buys games on the Epic Store. To be able to take your Steam library everywhere with you, library everywhere with you, and then to take your Xbox library with you, but you can't. It's only Xbox Play Anywhere games, and to me, that alone killed it. JP, they're like you thought you were taking your Xbox library with this handheld, bro.
So.
Did I just save you some money?
I was Googling something real quick, and I wanted to make sure I had this right in front of me. A Xbox Series X is currently benching on Amazon for $599. You're telling me that I could buy 2 refrigerators instead of buying 1 portable refrigerator? Like, and I can't even play all my games on the portable? You got me messed up. I think that the idea of us moving back to portables is a great idea. I do. I understand. I love what they're trying to do. I support it. But you got to understand, it's not even about the tariffs anymore. Trump don't walk that back. But it's the fact that people can't even have a livable wage right now. And you're asking for a stack? That's unrealistic.
I'm going to be honest. Why would you expect anything cheaper? Why in this day and age?
I would say
expect
like
it to be cheaper than what it is.
I would say if the stack version was like 8 and the other one was like 6 USD, fine. But that's a reasonable thing. The price will lower down over time. But the idea that I could buy 2 Xboxes for 1 portable Xbox and the portable Xbox don't play all my ish, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Again, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Tro, you about to say something? Go ahead.
I was just about to say, we all know the real issue for this. I mean, obviously, greed is always going to be there, but really, it's the cost of these chips, man.
Yeah.
It's the cost of these chips. I mean, everybody says, yeah, I could just get a PC. Go get you a nice graphics card right now and come talk to me. You know what I mean? You're going.
I'm just gonna get a
you're
PC
gonna be buying
and it's cheap as
40.
everybody make it to be. I'm just gonna get a PC.
Exactly.
I mean, like, there's a caveat to that. Like, if you want 1080 60, you can get you a decent PC for around the same cost as one of those Xboxes right now. If you want a high-end PC, you need 1.5 to 2 of the mobile Xbox.
You said 1080p 60 frames? What game? Because it definitely ain't the games everybody playing. Go play Apex Legends. Apex Legends ain't optimized for nothing. The games that people play, Call of Duty, you ain't playing that at 1080p on a budget build.
Fair enough.
Not at all.
The games the popular games, the ones
you
that
play on low settings, but you
let
still
me ask
playing
you, Tro.
it.
Let me ask you, Tro, because I'm someone who is not into building PCs and stuff, right? And this is off the beaten path a little bit, but if somebody wants to get into PC gaming and play those games, right? Not including the cost of having a monitor, because you got to have a monitor that can even, be decent enough, 120, hertz refresh rate at least, right? Excluding that, what are you paying to enter PC gaming to be able to play the most popular games right now? What is the minimum you're gonna be paying?
I say 1,300, 1,400.
If you catch a sale, I would say I would say 900 plus, because I bought a pre-built off a Newegg for 900, and I can play Marvel Rivals on mine.
It was probably a crazy deal though.
Yeah, it was.
Got your ass.
It was a 4th of July sale. It was. But you can catch that though. You can catch those. So like 900, I would say 900 to 1,200 is the sweet spot. Like about 1,300 is about you have to shell out about the same price as the Xbox ROG Ally to get into PC gaming right now.
Yeah.
Arcade in the chat says a 2060 Super can run COD at 1444 in mid settings.
Ooh.
They tell you that, but then you plug it in and you're like, why am I lagging?
After you hear a helicopter in your office, it's going to be a mess.
I just think my point is, like, back to Troll's point, the chips and everything is so expensive right now. To expect anything less from this handheld was crazy. Like, I knew we was talking $800 to $1,000 easy, right? And then on top of that, the whole, I'll just get a PC. Well, I'll just get 2 Xbox, like you said, JP. That's crazy work, because you can barely get people to buy 1 Xbox, let alone 2. And secondly, I'll just buy a PC is not as simplified as you think it is, because like you got, if I take a range of 900 on a good day to 1,300, right? That's just that. What you gonna do? Connect it to your TV? Then what's the point of getting a PC, bro? You plan.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this: you can roll down to the used game store right now, or the GameStop, and get a slim PS5 for less than $300. You can buy literally. Mine's sitting right here. I got mine for
PS5 for under $300.
A PS5 Slim.
I actually just got 2 on Amazon for $270.
Yeah.
Amazon
Why
deals,
did you buy
bro.
2?
For people.
Yeah. But like that's what I'm saying, is that like Sony kind of cracked the code when it comes to this, that like you can't expect people to afford that kind of high-end stuff these days. It is unrealistic for them to be like that. And I will even say, if you want to just to be a single player bro, you could probably get like a older graphics card and rock like a $700 to $800 build. But the idea of them saying that to play modern games or play anything higher than a certain amount, I gotta buy almost 4 PS5s just to get a ROG Ally, demonstrous, crazy, out of this world, not happening. Like, that's not going to be a good look.
To be fair,
Nintendo thought Nintendo's crack is real good down the block. They thought people like the people who spent $600 on a Switch 2 got me fucked up as it is. Like,
ain't gonna lie, as affordable as the PS5s are compared, listen, you get the good price, but then your PS5 be sounding like a nuclear weapon, man.
My PS5 has been on in months.
Bro, my PS5 runs fine. I don't have any issues with mine.
No, it runs fine, but it just sounds like it's crying, bro. It cry harder than me. And I got disciplined as a kid. It's loud. So if you okay with that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If we do get that actual PlayStation hardware, that actual PlayStation handheld, it's gonna be about the same price as this. It's gonna be about $7. It's gonna be.
How much
It's
is
gonna
the
be at least
portable
the
right
price
now?
of the PS5 Pro.
How much is the port right now?
300. That's their streaming handheld. I believe it's 300.
Yeah.
Correct me if
I'm
I'm
about to say
wrong.
the
not
pro.
bad. It's
The Pro
$250.
the Pro sitting
no.
at what,
For the portal?
$599?
No, the PlayStation Portal.
That thing is a joke. Why does that thing exist? That thing is
$200.
the biggest ripoff I've ever heard of in my life.
But if we get an actual dedicated handheld like a Vita, like it's gonna be around the price of the PS5 Pro, bro.
No. See, people say it's a ripoff, but people gotta understand. The target audience for the portal is people with big houses. You're not trying to buy 3, 4 PS5s. You got one in the living room, and then if you want the kids to play in their little room, you give them the portal. Say hey, and then you take it from them, so they're not going in the living room and bothering you while you're watching Sinners in the living room.
Yeah, but at the same time though, but Sony thought they were slick when they were like, "Hey, we got a new PSP coming out. Oh, it's the PlayStation Portal." They thought they were slick with that. That was a bad look. Like you had every kid who had a PSP back in the day clamoring, like, "Hey, yo, let's get it." And it was like, "No, the Portal, not portable, the Portal." And it was some bull.
Listen, speaking of PlayStation, right? I'm gonna switch this a little bit, right? Because I want to talk about I got a point to this. So give me a second, okay? The top 10 selling PlayStation games on PlayStation platforms for the April 6th through July 5th, right? Number 1, Forza Horizon 5 from Microsoft. Number 2, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered from Microsoft. Number 3, MLB The Show from Sony Corp. Number 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from Microsoft. Number 5, Doom the Dark Ages from Microsoft. Number 6, Indiana Jones from Microsoft. Number 7, Minecraft from Microsoft. 8, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft. 9, Grand Theft Auto 5, which again, who the keeps buying Grand Theft Auto 5? Take-Two, WWE 2K25 for Take-Two. The reason I bring that up, right, is because now we're hearing about a job listing. About someone working to help go beyond PlayStation hardware, right? Apparently, this job already exists inside of PlayStation, inside of Sony, but there's a job posting now. And seeing Microsoft put all these games and own all these games on these games and have these games on PlayStation and they're killing it on PlayStation, right? And now we're seeing Helldivers 2 make the jump. Sony owns that IP, not the studio, but they own the IP. We got the Lego Horizon game that went over to Nintendo. Sony's. They don't own the Lego IP, but they own the Horizon IP, right? Of course, we know the deal with MLB The Show, right? MLB strong-armed it, right? Troll, I'm going to start with you, man. Are we really going to a point to where Sony will truly make this jump and go beyond PlayStation hardware and look at this money and say, Microsoft is making too much money on our platform. Let's go make money on theirs. And we're going to see God of War on an Xbox.
Nope.
Why not? Let him finish, David.
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. Because some people just got the Nintendo mentality. It don't matter what's going on in the world. I'm holding on to my baby for dear life. And if it's one thing I know, Sony, they be watching social media. And they watch these console wars. And they love how people be talking.
So why
they want to hold that?
Though?
They're making a movie. Everybody's going to come back.
They're making a God of War movie. They're making a God of War show. Mm-hmm. No one's buying God of War 2018 on PlayStation right now. So why not? It's the same thing.
Well, it's also part of the PlayStation best selling. If you got the base version of the PS Plus, you get it for free. That's why. Is there Last of Us? Come on, bro.
Last of Us, Bloodborne, all those games.
If you're gonna be a Sony hater, you gotta do your research, man.
No. I'm not a Sony hater, but you're talking about how it's a movie, Mm-hmm. But the same thing can be said about God of War. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I don't believe it will. However, I never thought that Sony would without being strong armed, like MLB The Show, would say, yes, Xbox, here's one of our games. It's almost like, remember what Phil Spencer said, it's just 4 games? Now it's just hell. It's just Helldivers. It's just multi-platform. It's just multiplayer games. That's how it starts. There's no reason for PlayStation to put Helldivers on Xbox other than they feel they can make money on the platform.
Okay, so, Fame, can you link me that list you just read?
Link me that too.
I want to see that. Keep it in the chat real quick because I want to use it as a frame of reference real quick because I talked about this last episode, but I feel like I need to speak on this again because people don't seem to believe the dude waving the end is nigh flag. So I'll be the dude waving the end is nigh flag for a second. If you look at that, if you look at that list that Fame just read to us, Forza, Elder Scrolls, MLB, Black Ops, Doom, Indiana Jones, Minecraft. How many of those games are Xbox first party? Forza, I think, is made by only Microsoft. No, hold on.
All first party.
I think Forza is technically like in-house, but
they're all in-house. Microsoft owns. That's why it says Microsoft Corp.
Hold on.
It's not.
Let me cook. Let me cook. Microsoft realized they couldn't make their the joke of the Xbox One and the PS4 generation was Xbox don't got no games. So what did Phil Spencer and Microsoft do? They went and bought the games because they couldn't make them themselves. And it's gonna get to a point where either Sony gets in line or Sony just ends up like not really like doing much themselves because I really feel it. Like I hear what Troll is saying that like some people are just in the Nintendo people only like Nintendo will never go anywhere. People didn't like my conspiracy theory about that. I'm not gonna like hark on that again. But Sony, I think Sony already like smells the blood in the water, and they're gonna be like, "Here, take it. We'll have our own Sony platform over here for like God of War and stuff like that on the Steam Deck on the Steam Deck. But otherwise, you want God of War? Take it. I don't care. You want, as long as we are making money, we don't care." And I genuinely feel as if the fact that you can look at this list. Minecraft used to be someone else. Call of Duty was Activision. Doom was Bethesda. Like Elder Scrolls is Bethesda. Microsoft is buying the competition because they couldn't figure out how to make a good game themselves. Halo was dying. Gears was dying. They needed to start handing out paper because they couldn't win in house. This isn't in house anymore.
JP, I don't blame them because if we're in a fight and I can't fight, but I know I can bite the shit out you and I got a good I'm gonna bite you, bro. Why would I keep, you know what I'm saying? If we box and I know you can outpunch me, but I can bite the shit, I'm gonna bite you, bro. Exactly. I don't blame Microsoft for using their money.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg did the same thing. He got WhatsApp.
Right. Yeah. He got WhatsApp, he got Instagram. Like he didn't care.
That's just
so
what you gotta do.
I feel like you're just gonna see Sony bend the knee and just put the games over there. Like honestly, just, like this whole list is gonna go from like Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft. It's gonna be Microsoft, Ubisoft, Nintendo. That's all it's gonna be. Because Ubisoft isn't gonna sell. Ubisoft is gonna die by its own hands at some point. Ubisoft ain't gonna be around in a few more years. The way they're playing corporate greed, they're not gonna be around in a few more years.
Ubisoft will be owned by Microsoft pretty soon.
Yes. I would wholeheartedly believe that. Take-Two is gonna sit there with their with all their GTA money and just sit there for a couple more years. They ain't gonna worry about nothing.
You know when I knew Microsoft would own Ubisoft is when they did the Activision Blizzard deal and they gave Ubisoft the streaming, like all the streaming stuff has to go through Ubisoft. That's when I knew, Microsoft gonna buy them out. Give it a couple of years and Microsoft's gonna buy them out.
Oh, for sure.
He's saying something, but I can't hear him.
Uplay is gonna become Game Pass. Uplay is gonna be Game Pass in like 2 years.
Did he know he muted? He's saying something.
I don't think he knows.
Oh, bro, he's trolling, bro. I'm not finna, because he can hear us.
Troll is trolling.
What y'all want?
See?
What y'all want?
Thinking you saying something productive. You ain't saying nothing.
So like, I think Sony is like, I don't know. I just feel like there are certain IPs that are just so strong they're not going to give up. Helldivers is not one of them. Like I know people are saying this is the beginning, okay, but like there's just some IPs that they're just going to hold on to that for dear life. Horizon's going to be given up. Spider-Man's not going to get given up.
Oh, Spider-Man will go real quick because
Spider-Man might be one of the first ones to go.
Yeah, no, because here's the thing. Disney's just playing nice with Sony at this point. Disney could walk in with a fat check in 5 minutes and buy Spider-Man back if they want to. They just don't want to deal with the headache right now. So if Disney wants to, they can make that happen and make them go over to Microsoft if they wanted to. Let's keep it a $150. Oh, she talking?
No, but I'm with you. I definitely see Horizon being one of the games. I see Spider-Man being one of the games because all it takes is the MCU and Sony to get into it about Spider-Man.
I'm gonna give you your credit from last episode. You know what's gonna be the straw to break the camel's back? Last of Us Remastered Xbox Edition. That's gonna be the thing that breaks the camel's back.
It can happen, bro. I'm telling you, I just like when Phil said it's just 4 games, bro. Don't give me it's just Helldivers. I'm sorry because I know you're saying troll PlayStation is in these streets and they listen to the console war and stuff, right? You know they listen to more shareholders, and if a shareholder see them making money on Xbox, they're gonna say, well, you know what?
Exactly.
There's no more sales of God of War 2018 happening. Let's try to put it on this platform and watch this entire fan base. The entirety of the Xbox fan base will go by this.
Do you see how many weird-ass mods there are for Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 over on PC, where you can literally swing through New York as Aunt May, where you can swing through New York as Goku? Like, the Sony already smells it, where they can make more money elsewhere. The people buying Spider-Man PS5 over on Steam, they're making their money hand over fist. So, no, it's only a matter of time, my friend.
It'll never be day and day, because Sony values their console. They want to sell you a PS5. They're trying to sell you software. They are trying to sell you software. Don't get me wrong, but they want to sell you hardware as well, right? It won't be remotely day. We're not even gonna get day and day with PC anytime soon, right? But the older titles, I'm talking about games from PS4. I'm talking The Last of Us. I'm talking God of War 2018. I'm talking
Uncharted,
the Horizon game. The games that are because unless you're GTA 5, once 10 years goes by, no one's buying it. They're only buying GTA 5. I'm surprised GTA 5 is not number 1, right?
And like I said last week, like it's gonna get to a point where it's not even gonna be about who has what console. It's gonna be like which Steam machine do you prefer? I think Valve had it right, like back in the day when they tried to make a cloud gaming box, and the Google Stadia had it right too. It's gonna get to a point where there's only so high that graphic fidelity can go, where it's gonna get to a point where it's just which color Steam box do you like? Everyone's gonna have their own portal.
We'll never get another like graphical bump like we did with HD. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna get to a point of which color box do you want? Because everyone's gonna have their own portal. It's gonna be like how Amazon has the Luna, where you could go on and pick whatever portal you want, and it's gonna be like that. Which color Luna do you like? Which color Steam box do you like? That's what it's gonna come down to in like 5 years. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
No. Listen, I'm not with it. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, JP, and say, "Oh, I'm with that." I like console exclusivity.
For sure.
I'm an old head. I'm used to. Again, Sega does when Nintendo don't. I like the fighting, going back and forth. I like the competitors. I love when PlayStation 4 came out. It was like, this is how we share games on PlayStation, right? I love that shit. I loved it, bro. I'm like, yo. And back then, I was not trying to get no PS4, but I was die hard on Xbox, right? I'm like, this is some bullshit. But I'm like, that's dope. I don't want a uniform world, but that's whoa. That's definitely where we're going. Not saying I necessarily want to be there. Troll, any thoughts before we get up out of here, man?
I just think, Nintendo is never going to change. I think Sony's going to follow suit. All right. I know y'all saying the shareholders, but I just feel like, man, there's just some games. I just feel like they drop another one. Like if we ever get another Sly Cooper, it's gonna go crazy. They never gonna drop that. Like there's just some games I just don't see it. Like I don't see Crash Bandicoot. Going
Crash
to Xbox.
Bandicoot's already on Xbox. What do you mean?
I'm joking.
I wanna say
Damn,
Xbox-
this
Xbox-
I was about to
this man
say.
fell for the troll.
I was about to say.
This man. I was trying to
Spyro's
get
on
fame.
Xbox. Crash is on Xbox.
I was trying to get fame.
That should have been your first sign. Was when Crash was over on Xbox. That should have been the writing on the wall that Sony was going to start letting the gate open. That should have been the first sign.
But listen, I'm not gonna drag this out. We shorthanded, so when we shorthanded, we get a short show, man. I'm gonna get people off today their day, man. Troll, man, it's never good to see
topic.
you.
What's up?
I
had another topic in the chat. What up? What's up?
We'll talk about it. Listen, Troll, it's never good to see you. JP, always good to see you. What?
I hate you too, Fame. I hope you get everything you want in life, piece of shit.
And all I want is to see you get done the worst. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, we're gonna get up out of here. We'll catch y'all guys next week, man. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to stop it because I was just about to stop the show and a super chat came in from Day Reezy. Look at that. Right on time. He says, with the final super chat, he says, Sony is stuck between a ROG and Dreamcast guy.
Either hand over games or get them.
I'm going to read it. No hate because he says Sony is stuck between a ROG and Dreamcast guy face. Either hand over games or get them taken away unwillingly. The choice is yours, Piss Station. Not the Dreamcast guy. Stray is crazy work day. That's absolute crazy work, and that's how we end. That's how we end the podcast, man. It's been real. It's been real. Shout out to you, Day. We'll catch you guys next week, man. Peace.
Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a gang, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device and know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to